Hello and welcome. You're watching The Hans India. I'm Gyanisha Mallick, and right now we just ended with this beautiful and insightful press conference where we discussed how Telangana is building bridge with the New Zealand and making it all happen is Charudas through her foundation. So please first join me in welcoming her to our channel. Hello Charu, welcome to Telangana and welcome to The Hans India.
Namaste, thank you so much.
Firstly, about the event in New Zealand, we learned how exciting yet tedious it was, the behind the scenes that nobody talks about really. You took us into that journey with you. In paper, everything, oh my God, what a great event. Everybody was covering it, but the inside hustle, you knew about it. Could you also like to share that with us viewers?
See, my organization is 10 years old now. I have worked with more than 45 international missions countries, and I've done more than 100 programs in last 10 years. And I am actually the right person to tell you that there are times when you have zero support in a foreign country. You know, हमारी तरह नहीं होता कि कोई हमारा पे टेबल उठा रहा है, कोई पोस्टर लगा रहा है. Everything you have to do on your own. You know. And it is because I am an Indian and I belong to this community where when shove comes to push, people come together and make it happen. I have been able to do programs in places like Kabul, Tehran, anywhere you name it, I've gone, I have done it, where with no support because my own people and the hosting country, they come together. So many people come together to, even for a small press meet like this, in India you get support, there nothing. It's a big ask. So many people come together. We Indians come stand because I go and represent my culture, my cuisine, my country. I get so much support. It always overwhelms me.
Right, as you mentioned, it has been 10 years, 10 long years, but 10 glorious years, I'd say.
Yes.
What has been the inspirations for you so long? And is it exactly the journey has exactly been how you anticipated it to be?
In so many ways, yes. And in so many ways, it surprises you. My organization, we basically do the same project in different countries. And every country is like a new project because the cultural sensitivity is different. It's like I'm doing the same work that I'm doing in Tehran that I'm doing in Auckland. But it is completely new project because the country is different, the sensitivity is different, the culture is different. You met our New Zealand partner today, Mahia. Her sensitivity, they are the indigenous people of New Zealand. That is whom I want to connect. The programs are for connecting to the local people of the country. So, that experience makes it unique, makes it fresh, makes it absolutely fantastic.
As you said, you have collaborated with so many countries. Which has been the easiest and the most difficult one to
There is no easy and difficult. It's like asking a mother which is your favorite child.
I am putting you on a spot.
No, it's like you can't. They're all different. You can't really compare Shah Rukh Khan and Mahendra Singh Dhoni. They have their own specialization. एक के बिना दूसरा नहीं.
I like
कोई
that
comparison
analogy.
ही नहीं है.
Yes, that's perfect. Yeah. Now, you also mentioned how in the face you put soft power forward. You do it through culture, through education, through tourism, through food, cuisines, but eventually you reach the trade part of it.
Yes. That is the money part, that clears the bill. So see, like I always tell when I get approached by a country or if I'm going to a country, that you give me access to the culture, you give me access to the food so that I have access to trade. It is not the other way around. You have to understand the sensitivity of a country, and then because I go with a cultural troupe, because I go with a group of chefs, I have cuisine, I have culture, I get access to the country, which gives me access to the business. It is not the other way around. For me, it has always been, I go with a festival in mind, so that I get then access to a country and it makes my life so much easier. Geopolitically, whatever the country's geopolitics is with my country, I always have access to that country because I focus on culture, I focus on cuisine.
Winning hearts through food, right?
Through food, yeah, through films, through food, through culture. These are all brand ambassadors. These are all brand images of India which are universally liked. A butter chicken is a brand ambassador on its own. मुझे कुछ करना नहीं पड़ता. एक chef को लेके जाती है और बोलती है ये butter chicken बनाएगा, and the country opens up.
Lovely, and that's, I think, our flavors are too spicy and too correct for any palate.
The entire Auckland was my fan because I took Chef Pandari from Hyderabad who cooked Hyderabadi biryani. You know, irrespective of whatever happens, Hyderabadi biryani was a gateway for
Winner,
me
yes.
in Auckland, you know.
Right, and having said that, the Independence Day event that you hosted was a 5-day long event. To take your country or to represent your country in a foreign land, to celebrate our most important day as Indian in a foreign land and see such a warming response. It was a warm response. Do you feel that, okay, I think I am doing the right thing? Okay, I was made for this purpose and I think I'm living my purpose.
Afterwards, I definitely think that during the time you don't want to talk to me, and before I'm quite suicidal, honestly speaking. I mean, it's like, I mean, I could have done something easier in life. It's like, you know, it's like too much pressure, too much expectation. Everything is
But I think you
scrutinized.
live up to it.
I'm lucky enough, like I told you, you know, I get a lot of support. It's always surprises me. It always overwhelms me. Post a program, I'm always surprised how amazing it is. If you Google our work, it is the people who've come together. You know, the success story that you see, it's a group effort of so many people. You met the Telangana artist. They were rock stars. The way they behave, the way they, you know, put themselves together as people, as person, before actually as artists. That also matters. You know, the way they were thorough gentlemen. What beautiful representation of Indian men, of Indian culture. I mean, I'm so proud of them, you know.
Yeah, since you mentioned about success, how do you measure it, Charu? Because it is not something tangible; it is
No,
very
no, no,
intangible.
no, very
So
intangible.
how do you measure the success of such cultural exchange?
No political scandal, nobody complaining, people saying good things. India's image gets, you know, a boost. What else? You know, a news clip went viral where we made the New Zealand Prime Minister and the opposition leader dance on the Madam Mas Kalanda.
Wow.
That's my success story. I mean, we could do that.
Lovely. Now, since New Zealand was a success, we are about to host New Zealand. Now it is our turn. How excited, how thrilled, or nervous are you for that?
See, as far as any program goes, there is always one person who supports you and whom you bank on. In my case here, it was the Consulate General of India, Auckland, His Excellency Dr. Madan Mohan Sethi. You have to understand the kind of support he forwarded to us. You know, it gives me confidence that ye hoega, you know, because one person you need. Because remember, even before this happens, I'm talking to my state governments, I'm talking to my people. There is a preparation of 6 months, you know, which solely happens because you depend on one person, one government official, one solid support in a local partner.
Right.
That was Dr. Sethi for us. So I'm very grateful to my consulate and in Auckland. And again, I'm very excited. I mean, Haka live here in Telangana, in India. My God, you must. I mean, it's the energy you will feel. It's energy.
Can't wait.
Yeah, their type of food there is called hang. You know, मट्टी के अंदर बनाते हैं, stone heat करके. It's a unique style of cooking. Tribal cooking, and indigenous people of any country, especially New Zealand and all, these are all traditional old school people like our indigenous people. So I see a lot of bonding happening between Telangana and the Maori people, and I'm very excited about it.
Lovely. You have made everything possible for yourself and even for the team, as they like to call you Lady Singham. Do you have a comment on that?
I mean, yeah, somebody's got to do it, you know. Yeah.
Lovely. Any parting